A former WWE Universal Champion has picked up a serious injury, and a top New Japan star wants a match with this current WWE Champion. But first, the AEW return of CM Punk has officially been confirmed. Prior to last night's episode of AEW Dynamite, Tony Khan would reveal that he is set to make an announcement regarding the debut of the company's new Saturday night show, Collision, which is set for June 17th from the United Center in Chicago. The announcement would confirm that the former two-time AEW World Champion will be involved in the show, this after being away from television for 9 months at this point. Whilst we knew that this was happening thanks to reports from various outlets, this is the first time his upcoming return was made official by AEW themselves. As the announcement was made, the San Diego crowd appeared very mixed on the news, with some visibly celebrating and cheering whilst others audibly booed. It's worth noting that California is the home state of the Elite, which may have came into play here, but we can expect a far less polarized reaction in Chicago. With that said, it will be interesting to see how other markets greet the ever-divisive figure in the weeks following the United Center. June 17th will be the first time we've seen CM Punk on screens since AEW All Out 2022, where he would defeat Jon Moxley for the AEW World Championship, tearing his tricep in the process. On top of this, the post-show media scrum and the subsequent backstage brawl with the Elite and everything that's happened since has kept his name in the headlines despite his long hiatus. Hopefully we can now solely focus on what happens inside the ring and on the microphone for all involved as we look to move on from the past 9 months. That is, unless a program can be worked out between the two sides. And before we continue, do you want to win a free copy of the upcoming AEW Fight Forever video game? Well, from now until June 22nd, 1 week before the official release date, I'll be running a giveaway with the winner receiving a free copy of Fight Forever for their chosen console. All you have to do is drop a like on this video, subscribe to Wrestle Planet with notifications turned on, and leave a comment with the word Forever alongside your chosen console, and a winner will be picked at random on June 22nd. Make sure you do include the word Forever, as this will help me find all of the comments for the draw. So subscribe with notifications turned on, drop a like on this video, comment your chosen console with the word Forever for a chance at winning AEW Fight Forever. And next we have an update on the mystery wrestlers Kenny Omega is bringing in to AEW. Following the Elite's loss to the Blackpool Combat Club at Double or Nothing, which saw Don Callis and Konosuke Takeshita cost Omega the victory, the cleaner would tease that he will be bringing in 2 friends from outside of the promotion in order to even the odds. Hangman Page and the Young Bucks would appear backstage on last night's episode of AEW Dynamite, where they would drop a subtle clue as to who the 2 individuals could be, when they revealed that Kenny Omega isn't in the United States right now, whilst adding that he also isn't in his home country of Canada. This of course leaves only one likely option, that being Japan. This only adds to the rumor fire that Omega will be bringing former tag team partner Kota Ibushi back with him in the near future, somebody who currently finds himself on the free agency market. Another name that fans have speculated could be joining Omega is old rival Kazuchika Okada, with the most recent time they shared a ring being on the same team. Okada was in fact name dropped on last night's episode of Dynamite by Don Callis, who stated that Konosuke Takeshita is better than him, another clue that the Rainmaker is AEW bound in time for the Forbidden Door. Elsewhere on Dynamite, the next challenges for the AEW World Tag Team Championships were seemingly revealed. Switchblade Jay White and Juice Robinson of Bullet Club Gold would appear in an in-ring interview segment with Tony Schiavone, where they would address their elimination from the Blackjack Battle Royal at Double or Nothing at the hands of Ricky Starks. They would then be interrupted by AEW Tag Team Champions FTR, with Juice and Jay assuming that they were here not only to apologize for getting involved in their business as of late, but that they also wanted to join Bullet Club Gold. Jay White would then hand Dax Harwood the microphone in order to respond, before dropping it on the floor as he went to grab it, before BCG jump-started a brawl between the 2 duos. Ricky Starks would then run out to make the save before challenging Jay White to a one-on-one match with FTR and Juice Robinson banned from ringside, a match that's now been made official. The angle also seems to suggest that a form of Bullet Club Gold will soon challenge the AEW World Tag Team Champions for the belts, whether that be the combination of Robinson and White, or perhaps even a new member that isn't banned from ringside next week. With the impending debut of AEW Collision on the horizon, fans have speculated how this could affect AEW's late Friday night show Rampage going forward. Well, on last night's episode of Dynamite, the card would be announced for this week's Rampage, a card that is stacked with stars from all across the world, perhaps a sign of things to come. In total, 4 championship matches were announced, all for titles that aren't under the All Elite Wrestling banner. First off, Katsuyori Shibata will put his ROH Pure Championship on the line against Lee Moriarty. There will also be 2 New Japan Pro-Wrestling title matches, one for the NJPW Strong Women's Championship that will see Willow Nightingale defend against Emi Sakura, with the NJPW World TV title set to be on the line when Zack Sabre Jr. battles Action Andretti. The 4th and final title match of the night will see AAA Mega Champion El Hijo del Vikingo compete in freeway lucha action when Commander and Realistico compete for the top prize in Lucha Libre. With fans wondering how AEW Dynamite and Collision will vary in terms of presentation, with the latter expected to have a more old school feel, it seems that Rampage is set to be the home of international stars competing against some of the lesser known names in AEW looking to make a name for themselves, with it perhaps being aimed at the most hardcore of wrestling fans. And speaking of championship matches, next week's episode of AEW Dynamite will be the home of a bout for the AEW International Championship. This past weekend at Double or Nothing, Orange Cassidy and Swerve Strickland would impress in the final 2 of the Blackjack Battle Royal in what was an exciting close to the multi-man match. In the end, it was Cassidy that managed to overcome the 21-man field to keep hold of his title, while Strickland has now earned himself another shot at the title, with him set to take on Orange Cassidy once again, this time in singles action. Many fans feel that this could be the end of Orange Cassidy's 230-plus day reign with the belt, a reign that began back in October 2022. And next, let's get to some news coming out of WWE, where a former Universal Champion has suffered from a serious injury. Braun Strowman hasn't been seen on WWE television since the May 1st edition of Monday Night Raw, this where he and his tag team partner Ricochet defeated the Alpha Academy's Chad Gable and Otis in tag team action. However, it appears that Strowman will be out of action for much longer than the 1 month he's already missed, as PW Insider have revealed that he won't be back anytime soon, and the report notes, former WWE Universal Champion Braun Strowman is out of action with an unspecified injury, PWInsider.com has confirmed. Strowman is currently on the disabled list and is not expected back anytime in the near future. We are told that he has been taken off the board when it comes to creative ideas. One WWE source believed Strowman may need to undergo a surgery, but we have not confirmed the nature of the issue. With Braun now absent, it seems that Ricochet will be reverting back to being a solo act for the time being, with him competing as a singles star on Raw for 3 weeks running. Firstly, as an entrant in the Intercontinental title Battle Royal, before a loss to Bronson Reed was followed up by a win over The Miz to qualify for the upcoming men's Money in the Bank match in London, England. In the past, former IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Will Ospreay and current WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins have crossed paths on social media, with the 2 trading shots back and forth in 2019. This week, Ospreay would appear in an interview with Chris Van Vliet, where he would reveal his true feelings on the Visionary, noting that he's somebody he feels he could create magic with inside the squared circle, and Will would say, it's probably Seth. After the little Twitter thing, we have to. It would be fun. He's so over right now. You see the crowd singing his song. He's mad. Especially from what he was getting when we had our little thing. That was a mixture of bad booking and everything along those lines at that time. Now it's crazy. It's mad. Iron sharpens iron. He's so sick. Together, we could 100% make some magic. With Ospreay's NJPW contract set to expire in early 2024, he will no doubt receive offers from every top promotion, including WWE, although based on the rest of the interview, this would likely require permission for him to regularly return to the United Kingdom as part of his schedule. And before you go, make sure you check out my predictions for AEW Double or Nothing 2023.